mean, I don't know, man. You keep asking me, then I'll get nervous. But right now, I don't give a fuck.
I think I want you to get nervous.
Why do you want me to get nervous?
I don't know. I feel like it'll make for a better show. Fucking fuck with you about it the whole time. Bouncing like a motherfucking bunny.
So
turn your volume all the way down. You're gonna have it on yours? Cool. Turn your volume all the way down.
Well, my phone's gonna die.
So turn your shit off then.
Yeah.
Volume all the way down. So then when people start logging on, we'll be able to see. Yeah. I want to say
Oh, there it is now.
You see it?
Now I do.
Okay.
Well, it's.
Well, I got the volume on this one, so don't even worry about it.
So it's live, but you haven't started the.
Yeah, it's live. We just start this shit. All right, let's go. I hope you did this shit earlier. All right, fellas. Mic's off. Maverick. This is a goddamn socially responsible podcast. What's going on, everybody? We got some new people with us today. Fucking
yes, sir.
Fucking Chris. What's going on, Chris?
What up? What it do?
All right, not a goddamn thing. So Chris, goddamn, it's been a while, man. I mean, we've been trying to get you on the show for fucking a year and how many months?
Yeah, it's going on fucking a year and a half, I guess.
Yeah. Well, shit. Glad to have you on, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for choosing me.
Well, shit, we kind of talked about this fucking a minute ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We were talking about, you're going to handle the music aspect of the show, and you're going to bring on some artists, because, I want to bring some artists on the show. See what San Antonio has.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then we finally did it, man. We talked. We had a host. I tell the same story all the time. It was 3 of us. Then it came down to 2 of us. We lost one of the ladies, or the other lady we had. Then, of course, it's back to us. But we lost one lady, and guess what we did?
We found another one.
Picked up another one, right?
Yeah. Can I start?
And what's going on? So this is what Dee. What do we call you? Dee Simmons? We just call you Dee. What do you want?
Dee Simmons.
Double D, triple D. What is it?
We're not gonna go there today. Dee
Double
Simmons.
D. Okay, we're gonna call you Dee.
It's looking pretty healthy today.
God damn it. Oh, okay. We're gonna call you Dee. What's going on, Dee? So you can't. I can't even talk. Yep. You came back because everybody wanted you back. That was the biggest thing. Everybody wanted you back.
I'm blushing on the inside and the outside.
And you should. I mean, it's not everybody. I mean, we have 100,000 listeners already on our 3rd episode. Mm-hmm. So all 100,000 of the listeners said, you know what? You got to fucking bring Dee back because she's awesome.
I don't even believe that, but okay, I'll take that.
Well, it's true. It is very true. But I'm glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. This is fun.
Yeah. Well, let's continue doing this.
Well, shit. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to win some votes.
You do.
You are.
Yeah.
Game on. Challenge.
So my back's already against the wall. It's cool.
It's all right.
I don't know how I feel about you saying your back is against the wall in my house, but we'll figure that out. But yeah. So how's y'all's weekends, man? With Dee, what'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I got into a pleasant argument on Friday night, and that's been just about it.
Well, hold on. Kind of, I know I probably shouldn't say this and let everybody know, but we have 2 newly single individuals in the house right now.
Yeah.
I'm not newly single. I got into a fight. So
okay, so you got into a fight. Love is not on your side this week.
Yeah, love was not on my side the past 24 hours.
And then Dee, I mean, this has been in the making. Do you want me to talk about this? I don't know. How do you feel about your fucking battle with Mr.?
No, we're not going to talk about it, but I am single.
Oh, you're single.
And I'm not looking.
You're not looking.
No, I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
But if you so happen to stumble and slip on some cock, it's cool? No? Yes?
You know, I think I'm going to save my virginity a little bit longer. I think that'll be the best thing for me right now. It's just clean, lock it down.
Yeah, okay, so on to the other stories.
Just gonna lock it down.
On to the other stories.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so you jumped into it real quick.
Yeah, man, that's some bullshit. So, Chris,
I had a good weekend, minus the last 24 hours, actually. I actually went to go see J. Cole on Friday, which was fucking awesome.
Had no clue
How
he
was
was
it?
even going to be here.
well, hey, listen, J. Cole was here Friday,
Yeah,
Saturday
Friday.
night? Friday
Friday
night. Didi, tickets are on sale.
Now, still?
They're on sale.
What?
They're on sale. I mean, if you could purchase them, don't know how. It was a good show from what I heard. Tell us about the show, Chris. What happened?
Yeah, I think J. Cole right now he stands for hip hop and what hip hop should be, and I think that his performance and the power and the energy he brings, it's amazing. So I've seen him like 6 times.
What the
And
fuck?
yeah, and I've seen him kind of evolved. I saw him the first time he opened up for Jay-Z.
So you're trying to get pregnant? Or you
2010.
just, what,
I'm
doing?
a fan. I'm a fan. And this was the first time that I've
Fucking
ever seen him
groupie, right?
perform. And he actually brought a lot of his albums together, and he normally doesn't do that. So I thought that was pretty dope. Cause he's got a lot of hits now. I mean,
I'm a fan of J. Cole.
yeah, he's got a lot of hits, man, and
No.
he's got a powerful message. And
I think it does too. I think that's a message that a lot of people. So, I was talking to Karen, a friend of mine from high school, middle school maybe. I don't know why I just gave her a shout out. Shout out, Karen. Anyway, so I was talking to her and I made a post about the concert, and she was saying that her son went to the concert and thought it was a bad concert.
bad isn't bad, not good.
Bad isn't bad. Bad meaning bad, not bad meaning good. Like, where is that
How
from?
old is her
Where's
son?
that from? Bad meaning bad, but bad
You
meaning
know
good.
I'm bad.
No, I have no
Run
idea.
DMC, guys. Run DMC.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
Oh. Okay. Anyway, how old
yeah.
is her son?
Her son, I think he broke puberty last month, maybe.
Okay, so then that's probably
That's,
why he
that's the
thinks
problem, yeah, because he
it's a
likes
horrible.
Little Pump or some shit like that.
But I was kind of disappointed. Her son is actually an MC, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We need to get him
Oh.
on the show. But he raps, white dude. But like, he's actually not bad at all. I think she let me listen to some of his stuff a year or two ago, maybe. But anyway, he raps. A San Antonio rapper. Go figure, right? But I love white rappers. I love white rappers.
Yeah, I do too. 'Cause,
I love them.
Yeah, they're already facing.
Everyone's talking about that Astro World CD.
The album.
The album?
Yeah.
Yeah, the album. I said CD. The album, the tape.
Cassette.
And that Mac Miller was
Yeah, it was dope.
Stupid dope.
Yeah, it's
no
really
one is talking about Mac Miller. I think y'all are freaking morons to not talk about Mac Miller because that album was the greatest. Which kind of sucks for Mac Miller because now that he's done that, his next album can't be bullshit. Because if it
His
is,
album before this wasn't bullshit. It was a good.
yeah, but it wasn't like
follow-up.
this. This was like music. He didn't make.
good.
He made
Real-
music.
Very soulful, I think.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing about
he
it.
put a lot of time and effort into it, and it came out really well.
Ariana Grande, wasn't it Ariana Grande? That's the girl he was dating.
Yeah.
Well, she needs to hurt his heart again so he can make some more fucking classics.
People always make good music when they're hurt.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
You
I
know,
think probably the best time.
It sucks, but you know, people tend to dig down into the pit of their souls and pull out that creative spirit when they start.
Taylor Swift.
To
I was just talking about Taylor. I like Taylor Swift.
I do
I'm a
too.
fan of
Yeah,
her
she's-
music.
she's
Everyone
good,
hates
man.
her as a
She's good.
person.
I like her.
I think
But I
Taylor
think-
Swift just fucking gets in relationships. And she's like, I'm gonna fuck this up and get out of it, and then I'm gonna make an album about
Yeah,
it.
she's being smart. She's a businesswoman.
My thing in life, I tell everybody, like at any age of your life, you have to be a whore at least one time in your life. She's getting that shit out of the way right now, so quick.
How old is Taylor Swift though?
She's old enough to be fucking. She's fucking a lot.
Well, I mean, everybody at Disney is probably doing it, and that doesn't mean that they're old enough.
Why do we bring up Disney again?
She's definitely still in her 20s.
Well, what
right?
I'm saying is, it's a lot of them. I watch Disney a lot because I have a kid, and so a lot of those
That's how you have a kid.
kids are on these movies that they have.
Okay.
They're like old enough. They're old enough.
Okay.
So she's how
Oh,
old is she?
What do you mean old enough for what? To get dick? Because she's
They're
been
probably
getting dick for a minute.
okay. Well, I take that back. She's probably not old. They're probably not old enough, but they're doing it.
Just get some
That's
fearless play,
let me
right?
just say they're doing it.
Well, I like Taylor Swift.
I do too.
Yeah,
I mean,
like Taylor Swift
regardless of her sex life and who she's fucking, I'm not. I probably would. I would. I'm not.
You
gonna say
would.
I would.
You would.
I'd enjoy it too. I like white
Okay.
girls, man. And everyone likes white girls, man. Come on now, let's be real, Chris.
No, I, in all honesty, I mean, not that I don't like white girls, but
Have you ever had sexual intercourse with a white chick, Chris?
man,
Yes or no question.
yeah, I mean, I have, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not my cup of tea.
Moving on. Why is it not your cup of tea?
I don't know. It's just. I'm a little ghetto, man. I'm a little rough around the edges, and
My God.
I don't really listen to country, and I just
Not
my
all white girls
perception-
listen to country. White
Well,
girls
yeah.
have white girls have big booties and like Young Thug.
And those are the ones that want the
Yeah.
long stroke from you. They don't want the Hispanics. So
The little pump.
yeah, they don't want the little pumps, man. They don't want
Hey,
the little pumps. So
hey, the little pump word.
I like Latinas, so I stick to my Latinas.
I like Latinas too. The mother of my kid is Latina. But yeah, so listen. Fuck that, Chris. How do we meet? I mean, I always ask. It's always an interesting story talking about how, we have the co-host or another guest on the show. Chris is a co-host. He's not a fucking guest.
Yeah, so if you don't like me, I'm gonna be here again. So fuck you.
Oh, there you go. You got it.
Somebody just got loose.
You got it. So how do we meet? Tell us what's our story if we have one.
We met. We used to work together at AT&T. I used to sell cell phones. Damon used to
remember
sell.
you there.
Yeah,
Damon used to sell internet and TV, and I know nothing about it. So whenever I needed help, I had to send him a message. And here comes this dreadlock-looking motherfucker and just come up to me and would be ghetto as fuck. And I'm over here trying to be professional because I'm selling to all these customers, and now my money's in his lap. And I was
made
like,
money.
oh my God, this
We
guy
made money,
is
though.
wild.
We made money.
And everybody loved his ass, and I couldn't get it. But Damien loved to make it seem like he was unintelligent. He didn't know what he was saying, and then he
dumb
just
it
turned
down.
that switch on you. And I admired that because it was his play, and it worked really well for him. And we ended up getting along and talking all kinds of shit to each other, talking about life, talking about hip hop, music, sales, and he's just an interesting character, and I just naturally just gravitated towards each other because the upbringings were kind of relatable, and I think that Damien has a lot more than what people may perceive from the outside, and it'll be exposed a little bit further as we get a little along on this podcast.
Get off my dick, Chris. But I appreciate it.
You just rolled the hell out. You ain't no skin
Yeah.
left.
Hey, no, wait, hey,
Just
shit,
no.
you know what I'm saying? You're gonna probably
Roll
ride
it
my
down
dick
to
too.
the white
so-
meat.
I'm just saying that hey, get that off your chin, man. But no, hey, real talk, man. Chris, and same thing. I met Chris. Chris bought me some shoes. That's as much as he bought me some shoes. You remember that? The black checkered Vans for our Secret Santa.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh,
did
he
get
didn't
you some.
buy
I
it.
got,
Oh wait.
It was
So
I was
he-
a secret too.
Oh,
He
okay,
picked my
yeah,
name.
he picked.
Yeah, I
got
picked
it.
his
Yeah.
name, so I got him some
He
checkers.
picked my name, and he
Hey,
got,
they were dope because you
They're-
like Vans. You
they're
told me, yeah,
dope
they
as
were
shit.
dope.
They were
How did
dope
you
as-
find out what size he wears?
I don't know.
I
Probably
may have just
conversation.
asked randomly, like, hey,
I
are you an
was-
11 or
well,
are you
I
a 12 or
don't
what
know.
are you?
I was
that's
dating.
very
I was
random.
dating somebody while we worked.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
so
yeah,
I mean, he probably asked her, and
yeah, that's probably how I
Yeah.
got it.
goddamn,
I got the plug from her. Yeah.
ogre,
Ogre.
ogre, ogre.
I mean, not that she looked
Okay.
like an ogre,
Nah,
but
she's a beautiful lady.
She was-
we had our run-ins, we had our ups and downs. But yeah, Erica Hernandez. I see her jumped on. So Wade Mack. I always called him Trevor last week. Wade Mack. He's not on the show today. He is actually with his parents. I want to give a shout out to Wade Mack.
yeah, shout out to T.
Happy birthday, bitch.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
That means
Happy birthday.
that means how you doing in Spanish. But yeah, it's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Trevor. That's been my ace for fucking 18 years now. Me and him has gotten into a lot of shit, good and bad. But again, happy birthday, another one. May your family and your kids, may all y'all have a blessed one. I'm not gonna ride your dick like Chris or mine, but again, happy birthday. So yeah, we have a good show for everybody today. We have some serious topics, and we have some bullshit. I mean, we have what do you got? We got Hurt Bay. Everybody remember Hurt Bay, right? No? Yes?
I had no idea what the fuck this was until I just saw
Yeah,
it today.
I had no clue.
Well, Hurt Bay was a story from about a year ago. And I kind of stumbled upon it. I just now listened to what it was. and it kind of triggered some shit in my life, and I was like, some memories. We're gonna talk about Hurt Bay. We're gonna talk about white privilege, and how that shit sometimes doesn't work.
Yeah, that shit made me laugh.
Yeah, and then we're gonna talk about the LGBTQYZ community. We're gonna talk about them. And then let's start off with, I guess, the topic that I like, titties and ass. Let's start with titties and ass. We'll talk about that later, but we got some titties and ass we're going to talk about. Now, so I was watching TMZ. Oh, before I go into this, while I'm thinking about it. No, I'll go into it later. Fuck it. I was watching TMZ. That was like all over the place. Fuck y'all, just listen. It's going to be a good.
Okay.
TMZ. And they were talking about, and this, I guess, I'm directing to you, Didi.
Yeah, I see. You're
yeah, I'm looking and pointing at you. I can't get this shit out. TMZ, the Kardashians. Everybody fucking hates the Kardashians, and I know we talked about it. And you're cool with the Kardashians.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I have my. Yeah, go ahead, finish.
No. So the Kardashians was the topic of conversation, and they're talking about Khloe, who just had her child by Tristan Thompson, the one that was cheating with the other girls, whatever. And they had pictures of her and her butt, and people were
Khloe's butt.
Yeah, Khloe's butt.
Okay.
And people were so offended of Khloe's butt. And it's like, I guess everyone's saying that it's fake and it's not real. So then, like, everyone was chiming in on it. And I even saw it on Facebook, and people were like, oh my gosh, she has a fake butt. The butt's not hers. It's not real. Blase, blase. What is your thing with women not having real butts? Or anyone who's listening. I see Lindsay Weil on there. Avron. I know Avron likes fake. I don't know if Avron likes fake parts, but I guess all guys do. But any woman who's on there right now, please post a comment, and I want to know why y'all hate women with fake butts. Because there's a lot of women out there with fake tits, and y'all love fake tits. Y'all want to touch each other's fake tits. Y'all like, oh my gosh, you have fake tits. Did it feel real? Oh my gosh, that's great.
Okay, so I don't have a problem with a fake ass.
Okay,
I have no problems with cosmetic surgery, fake ass, titties, calf, muscles, whatever it is you want to do, because I watch Botch. So
have you ever touched a fake ass before?
No.
Encountered one?
No, I haven't.
You ever touched fake boobs before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, back to your ass. Go ahead.
So, yeah, you kind of give it a little nudge, it doesn't move, but it looks nice.
All right.
And now they have different types of implants where they do move. So anyway, but I don't have a problem with fake asses. I do not care about a fake ass. I think what women look at is the way it looks, the way it appears, the appearance of a fake ass when the ass is huge and the legs are literally like this big, but you've got this big ass sitting on. It just looks funny.
Khloe's a big girl though, so Khloe has nice thighs. And she has a nice. I mean, maybe.
I haven't really looked at Khloe specifically and analyzed her thighs.
But wait, we have more. Check them out. So, those are tits. We don't want to see tits yet. So this is the ass. That's Khloe.
That looks fucking crazy.
Oh,
that's her ass. That's her after the baby. This is Khloe before the baby. That looks perfect. That looks beautiful. Khloe before the baby. Before the baby. Like, what is wrong with any of this?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's obvious that it's fake, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just obvious that it's fake. That's all. I could care less about a fake. That looks painful.
Gross. That looks like she's sitting on a mat.
That's painful.
That looks like
class. See that shit. So that's something when I see Nicki Minaj like that in that picture, it's like, what the hell?
I just think.
That's
all I can say is that when I look at that Nicki Minaj picture, I just can't stop thinking about the swamp ass, and that's fucking horrible. Jesus Christ,
bitch, you need to go take a shit right now.
Yeah, I mean,
she shits like a dude. There's no way she cannot shit like she shits like a dude. Like just
how does she shits like a dude?
Like I'm just talking that she's got some healthy shits coming out of that ass.
That's a big ass.
Yeah, that's a big ass. Like you can't tell me that there's not some healthy shit coming out of there. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, I personally appreciate it. Like I appreciate. Oh, we don't look at the tits. I personally appreciate the big asses. That's me personally. I mean, I've never encountered a big butt, so I can't sit here and say one way or another. But I've dealt with fake breasts, and I'm not a fan of fake boobs. But I mean, again, how can a woman like now? Remember, women are the ones that are like, we need to stick together.
No,
X,
they're
Y,
not.
and Z. Well, that's the whole woman movement, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know.
But
I haven't encountered any women that are really like, let's stick together. I've encountered, in my experience, bitch, I hate you. And I ain't even got a big ass.
Well,
so what you mad for?
That's
no.
Well, you have. Never mind.
But I guess shut up. So I understand what you're saying. There is a movement for girl power, and let's stick together.
I mean, there is a movement.
There is a movement.
I saw a memo.
Yeah, there is a movement, and I've gotten the memo.
I saw a slut walk. I saw Amber Rose. Speaking of fake asses, she was. I mean, there's the whole thing is that women are like, oh, we need to empower each other, and we're this. So if a woman is self-conscious about her breasts and she wants to get new breasts, that's cool. But the thing that bothers me is that now if a woman wants to get a new butt, and some of these boob jobs, now we can go into the tits, guys. So some of these boob jobs are like redonkulous, so to speak.
I'm going to go ahead and say this when it comes to this whole fake ass, fake boobs, and just cosmetic surgery altogether. I think if the majority of women had the money to actually go and get these cosmetic procedures done, they would do it. And it's a lot of women who probably can't afford it, and so a lot of those women are the ones that are like hating on it.
Sylvester Stallone's a fucking pervert. Like look at that. Look how unproportioned. And that's when
I agree. So that's the shit that I talk about. When I see that it looks horrible. When I see, oh my God, that's a horrible job. That doesn't mean I'm hating on her boobs or her ass because it's way too big. It's not proportioned.
But that's the proportion that she might want, right?
Yeah, but I'm giving my opinion. If I say that shit looks nasty, in my eyes, that shit looks nasty. Now, she may not care what I think, but that's my opinion. Now, now back to your point, why do women hate on other women with big asses? I really don't know, because I don't hate on women who go and get fake asses. I don't. I just don't care.
So I was talking to somebody, and the comment was that they didn't like the fact that, like they said, you can work out and get a nice natural ass.
What if she don't want to work out? What if she want to go and get it done real quick?
But that was the conversation. She was like, well, women don't hate on fake boobs because you can't work out and get nice boobs. But on a fake ass, they don't like other women. They think other women shouldn't get fake asses because if you work hard and work out for it, you can get a nice butt.
Natural
But you're not going to get a nice big ass booty like that by working out.
Oh, you're not, because that's fat.
Nor you're going to get double D's by eating food and working out. So I mean, again, augmentation to the body is up to y'all. Do what the hell y'all want to do. I appreciate it. I will be a tester.
My boobs are not fake. These are actually real.
Prove it.
Okay. Well, no.
I feel like she's on the who is it, Howard Stern's couch?
Oh yeah.
Want to see an areola?
Can you prove it? Oh, creepy ass Howard Stern.
Yeah, Howard Stern is creepy.
I'd like to downsize.
He's a fucking downsize, like you're trying to fire some cells or something like that.
I'm trying to fire some shit right here.
We're gonna fire some members of this organization
because I'd like to let some people
go. What the fuck? But yeah. So anyway, that's my thing about it. I was watching that TMZ thing and I was wondering why people were getting so pissed off about that.
I think most men love it though. I think and I've seen stuff on social media where there are men on there that comment and say, "Oh my God, that is like it doesn't even match her legs." But for the majority, most men are not even complaining about it, but there are a lot of health issues that go with that. So
I'm sure
you have to do a lot of research too before you get that. And I don't think a lot of women know about that. Like, there's a certain, when you go and have this procedure done, the weight that you are when you get this done, you have to stay within 10 pounds of that weight before your ass starts to look like Kim Kardashian. And see, they can go back and forth to the doctor because they have the money to get it sucked out, put back in, fixed up, whatever, propped up. I don't know, whatever, put some stents in it. But, you have to be very, very careful. Well, and if you have bad eating habits and you don't work out and you go and you're getting this shit done, you're going to look sloppy in a couple of months.
Well, there's also some other, health conditions as you're speaking on. It's called dick. You get a lot of dick in your life when you get ass like that.
Yeah,
your DM is going to be over flooded. And pregnancy is going to occur.
Right.
And a lot of these women aren't strapping up, so that's another fucking health risk that you're going to get.
You make a very valid point. These celebrities who have that and they get pregnant, and you see how they look when they get pregnant with these fake asses, they're huge and they look borderline sloppy.
But they can
also go and get it fixed.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian just had a lot of work done. I can see. But she looks good.
You're not.
I can't hate.
You don't know if she got a lot.
So
of
I
She
know
had to. She don't
nothing
work
about
out.
this. So
She
there
don't
are
work out.
injections, or what is it? Is it like?
There's no muscle mass on that body. She does not work out.
How did
She ain't walking
what's
for
the
hours a
procedure
day.
look like?
It's science. I don't know.
What does who do?
They
What is
take
the
fat out of your stomach and then they
They
put
can-
it into your ass, and that's kind of one of the injections. And then there's actually implants like you do for your breasts, and you put them. Again, guys, listen. Conversation.
To each your
I
own.
love to have it. I like tits and ass.
You
I like
can even
ass
get
more.
pecs. You can get pecs. You can get arm. You can get You can
Well,
get
listen,
muscles. You can get calves. You can replace your knees and shit. And use a lot of stuff you can get done.
Didi, we're talking about tits and ass right now.
I'm just trying to inform.
No, fuck
People,
information. Listen, we're talking about
what
tits and
you all
ass.
can
So
do.
yeah, we're talking about tits and ass. But yeah. So yeah, I like it. Like I mean, I'm not this is my thing about nipples. I mean about tits. I think after a woman has a boob job, I like sucking nipples. I'm not like a titty person. I could suck the nipple for like 2 days straight. And true story. And it's crazy because it's like it just tastes different. It tastes manufactured.
It tastes different. What are you talking? The fuck are you talking about? Tastes
it
different.
just tastes different.
How does it taste different?
You're saying a fake or an implanted nipple?
Well, it's not the nipple that's implanted. It's just the implant
Yeah.
behind the nipple.
Right. Okay.
Like I can literally suck a titty and be like, yes, those aren't real.
Okay, so that you could tell the difference when there's an implant versus when there isn't an implant. Is what you're saying.
It just tastes different. Is like it's something like excretes from it. I don't know. Maybe every girl who had fake boobs that I messed with, maybe they just had something. I don't know. But every woman I've messed with who had fake boobs, it just tasted different when you sucked the nipple. It was just weird.
This is just weird that
What
we're
is your
talking about
experience?
sucking nipples. I don't have experience with it, so I'm not
You
going
don't
to talk
suck
about
nipples?
it.
You
No,
don't
I mean,
suck
I'm not
nipples?
going to talk about sucking on some fake nipples or fake tits.
So have you ever sucked a real nipple?
Yes, of course I have. But
Do
I
you
mean,
do you like sucking nipples?
I don't think that.
So Chris, are
this,
you a bite?
this
So
topic,
Chris, do you bite or do you just?
this
nibble
topic
or
doesn't
suck
relate
them?
to me.
So you don't
So
you don't suck a nibble?
Yeah, I like nibbling on nipples, but I'm not. I don't pay attention to.
He's
what's-
sweating, guys. He's sweating.
Yeah. Yeah, this
I don't know
topic's
what a
little
nipple is.
it's a little awkward for me
Never
talking
seen
about
one. I
sucking
mean,
on
I've sucked
nipples,
one, but I've never
fake
seen one.
asses,
Watch
tits.
this. This is how you answer the question. So Didi, do you suck penis?
No.
Oh fuck! Really? That sucks, Chris. Do you eat vagina?
No, man. Well, yes, I do eat vagina. I thought you were gonna try to hit me with Chris. Do you suck penis? The fuck you talking about?
So now this is kind of a weird conversation. Now the LGBTQYZ
P.
community. This is something that kind of struck home, and this is something that's been happening for not struck home, but it kind of I have kids, and kind of weird talking about nipples and titties and then going into this, but
Yeah.
but I mean, listen. So check this out. So there's this thing out there. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to the news, but it's been going on for about a year and a half, and it's called pedosexuals. Heard of it, guys? I know we've talked about it today earlier, but before that, have y'all heard of the term
No,
pedosexual?
I hadn't heard of it
Never
until
even
today.
heard of it till today.
Okay, so a pedosexual is an adult who likes kids. Kids. They like to have sex with younger individuals. Okay,
Crazy.
So the pedosexual community feels like they need to have a voice. I guess they saw what the transgender community did and got their voice heard, and now they're LGBTQ or whatever it is. So now they're like, well, the pedosexuals, we have a voice because, you know, we were born like this. We're not nasty. We're not sick. We're not crazy. We are born like this, and we want our voices to be heard, and we want our space, and we want laws that protects us and allows us to be who we want to be, just as the transgender community and the gay community. So they're like, we want to be part of it. So the LGBTQ community, they want a P added to that so they can belong to that community. Now, the LGBTQ community doesn't want the pedosexual. So this isn't something that the LGBTQ community wants. They don't want that at all.
They don't want it. They don't want it.
But the pedosexuals are trying to find, it's kind of crazy they even have a fucking name for this. But that community wants to belong somewhere, so they're trying to belong to that. So you'll see them at the pride parades and the concerts and the raffles and whatever they have. Cakewalks. But yeah, that's the
playground.
Fucking playground.
They're already there.
So what do you feel about it? Like, I know you feel.
Well,
tell me what you feel.
First of all, it sounds like they want to pass to have sex with children. How are you gonna get an okay to say, I'm a grown ass man or woman, and I want everyone to be okay with the fact that I would like to have sex with a 6-year-old, and I want to be part of this community. Can we get the black community to have a voice first? Can we start with that first?
Let's stay on the pedosexuals. I understand what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we keep going into stuff that is not in this. Even with this conversation, everybody keeps reaching. Everybody wants to make everything that they do okay. Everything. But can we talk about the stuff that's important? This shit, because you want to have sex with kids, for real?
Well, it kind of is important. I mean, this whole movement, it kind of is important because
that's nasty. It is important. Let's get it moving so that way we can go ahead and arrest everybody.
And that's the thing.
Catch them on Facebook
and that's the thing Chris said. Chris doesn't want to speak on it too much, and I understand. But he actually made a good point as we were talking about it earlier. Like, and I agree with him. I think we should make it a thing and bring them into society and let them get their own little organization and group and let them identify themselves. Because that's the hardest thing about it, is identifying these sick fucks. That's the hardest thing.
Yeah, these people are fucking sick. It really fucking pisses me off just even talking about this shit.
Yeah, it gets...
In all honesty, like, I cannot relate to anything to do with these type of people.
Yeah.
And if there's any way that we can expose them so we can get these people behind bars.
No. We don't need them behind bars. No, we need to let them. This is what we need to do. We need to say, hey guys, you pedosexuals are fucking cool. Y'all are starting a movement. Like, we need to make T-shirts for them, and we need to all invite them to the Freeman Coliseum or invite them to the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, the new one, right? We need to have meetings for them every hour. Like, hey guys, y'all are empowering. Your voice needs to be heard.
Okay.
And invite them to that Coliseum or wherever that venue is.
Okay, come on.
And as they come in, we're gonna close doors and gas that bitch up, sweep them out, and the next hour have another meeting. Because this is the thing.
I knew you were going somewhere.
No, because I hate people that do shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Child molesters, rapists, shit like that. And we talked about it on the show previous. Mm-hmm. That's the worst crime you could fucking do, in my opinion. And like I said, the biggest thing is not only are you destroying one kid's life, 2 kids' life, 3 kids' life.
But now you want it to be okay.
You're breeding a kid to destroy other kids' lives when they're older, because I think that's normal. And that's why this community is so big, because we never stopped it or put it into it before, because they live in the dark web, in the shadows of the night. So I mean, like Chris said, let them have a community. Let them come forward and let them have I'll make the T-shirts for them. I will fucking brand them. I'll give them bracelets. I'll give them booby tassels, whatever they want to.
Booby tassel.
And let them register, and then we can have them a website for them, a Facebook account. And then we could have meetings, and we need to get rid of them, because this is really an issue. As much as and that's why I wanted to touch on this, because people need to be educated that this is something that's actually going on. And I'm not sure how far or how in depth they're about this, or to what extent they're trying to get their voice heard and legalized. But it's going on right now, and it's been going on.
That is true. It's been going on, and it's actually there's like a dark Hollywood that they talk about.
Really? See, I didn't even know all of that either.
Yeah, I mean, if
Kevin Spacey, I love fucking Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, you look into it a little bit deeper, you'll see that there's a dark part to Hollywood. And
who's that director?
Chris, not the director, the
one that fucked that kid or whatever. I don't even say it like that. But then I guess he moved overseas. Anybody know that's listening? The director had married his daughter, or
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyway, so go ahead, finish, Chris. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think Chris Fieldman was one of the actors talking about the dark Hollywood and how they're trying to kill him, and he's just, people think he's going crazy, but it's just something that's real. And then there was that girl that it doesn't have to do anything with kids, but it was kind of, she was from Smallville. Did you hear about that?
The TV show?
Yeah, the TV show for Smallville.
Yeah.
So she was part of a cult where she was recruiting people and they may have been, you know, teenagers or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think her and R. Kelly was teaming up.
Yeah, it's fucking R. Kelly. Sorry. Yeah, and so she was recruiting people to be part of this cult, and what it was that there was other people that were coming in and they were having sex with these people that she was recruiting. It's just crazy. These people are fucking sick, and they just something needs to happen to them very bad. Whether it's God doing his bidding on them, or these people being in prison, and when they're in jail, then it's going to be the worst life possible. Or I'm just not an advocate for.
Well, you shouldn't.
I'm not an advocate for anybody that is sick-minded to get
hurting
help.
Others.
Yeah, because they're hurting people, and they don't need. There's no help for that. Like, you're fucking sick.
Agreed.
And I don't know what we need to figure out or how we can stop it, because it's not going to stop. But these people just need to be fucking killed.
I told you how we can stop it. I literally told you how we can
crazy.
stop it. I told you how we can stop it. So, like I said, guys, anybody that supports that community, please DM me. We'll have a meeting set up. We have personal tickets, and free t-shirts. We'll be meeting at an undisclosed location.
We'll
at this
have
time.
tacos.
It will have tacos. We'll have
that brings everyone to the yard.
We'll have a asada.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Asada.
Everyone likes a
with
little asada.
With chorizo.
Some cilantro. Hot sauce.
But yeah, anyway, so in all what's up, Martin? But yeah, in all serious conversation, man, like that's why I want to bring it up, man, because I know a lot of shit is going on in this world, and we don't have time to read and keep up to date to different things, and before this is something that gets passed and something that is all of a sudden in our front door, kind of like how what's his name, Trump just showed up one day, and
it's never gonna get passed.
I mean,
there's no one's ever gonna support that.
But this okay, now I'm gonna go into something that's opinion. I think fucking opinion sucks. Okay, and I'm looking at everyone. I say this: if you have your having a personal opinion about the color that you like, or about the kind of food you prefer to eat, or if you like jeans over shorts, that's an okay opinion to have. You can have that. Mm-hmm. But the thing about this country, this world, and I guess it's called the postmodernism, and that's something that this guy, me and Will from work, were talking about. Postmodernism. So everyone feels like they have an opinion, and their voice should be heard. Mm-hmm. The conversation that we have in 2018 on if this world is flat or if it's round, those are opinions that people shouldn't have. The simple fact that pedophilia is a conversation that people are having to see if this is something that should exist isn't a fucking conversation we should have.
No, it's not.
So, I mean, when you talk about stuff, like sometimes I understand people think different, but sometimes you're fucked up and your thoughts need to be kept to yourself, or you need to get the fuck off the island. Yeah. Simple as that.
Yeah, you need to get help if you feel that is okay.
I mean,
you need to seek help.
I mean, they need to just. I feel bad for saying this, but I mean, death is an option, bro. I mean, death is not always a bad thing, and I'm just saying, like, really. I mean, if you're not helping us move forward, then you're holding us back. And like, I played football; those people we had to get rid of because you're holding us back. You're an anchor. You're sinking us, and you're hurting kids. These are that might not maybe my kid. Let's hope not, because I don't mind going to jail. I don't. I tell my kids this all the time, baby. Daddy doesn't mind going to jail for you. You understand that, right? So if anything happens, just let me know. Like Daddy will do what Daddy has to do. Yeah. And Daddy's smart. Daddy's going to get off. We're good. Mm-hmm. But I mean that, you know. But that's kind of serious. I mean, and that's I could talk about this shit all day and how much I hate it. How much I hate it.
I hate it too. I hate it because I'm gonna be quiet because I can talk. I can say a whole bunch of shit, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Well, because I don't like it, and I agree with you. And there's just so much bullshit because I can't believe it's
fucking just crazy. And I think every dad will agree with you.
I don't think every dad, not to discredit what you're saying or just to kind of add to it, but I think every human should agree to it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not, you know. Anyway, so it's fucked up. The cops need to get rid of them. Cops need to do what they have to do. What do they do? The bait and switch. Hey, we're gonna come for an upgrade. Oh, we have iPhone, internet, and telephone home service. Like, just the bait and switch. Bring them on with one thing and send them off another way. Yeah. But the cops do that, and you know, cops are cops, and they do what they do. Mm-hmm. So we actually had a story about a cop. The cop isn't the story, okay?
Yeah.
So now, when I first saw this video, and this is a video of police. I don't know if they're police. Maybe they're TSA or in Orlando, or maybe they're police in Orlando. But
I
they're
think
at
it's
the airport.
the Orlando police.
Okay, so they're in Orlando, and there's this irate. What was he, Chris? Doctor or something?
Yeah, I guess he's a physician or PA. I don't really know the background of him, but it's an awesome video.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. It's pretty hilarious
funny.
too.
So when I first Damien first showed it to me, I was like, "Is this Will Ferrell? What the fuck is this? What is this? Is this Will
True
Ferrell?"
story. Y'all remember that clip of Will Ferrell at the basketball game when he had to take the half court shot or whatever?
Semi-pro.
Yeah. And they had it on Facebook as if it was like a real fucking thing that happened.
Yeah.
And ended up kicking the ball and hitting the girl in the head. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's off semi-pro. It's funny as shit. But people thought that was an actual thing. So when I saw this, the guy reminded me of Will Ferrell. Like, this is something that he would do. So I thought it was staged. But then I had to do some Googling and figure some shit out. And it was actually real. Jarvis, best rapper, hands down. I agree. So we'll talk about that later. Jarvis, my homeboy that was on the first show, Flu. Okay. He kind of killed it. But fuck you, Jarvis. You better lose all your money in fantasy football because you suck. But yeah. So what happened was this guy had I don't know. He was just irate. He was mad, maybe drunk. And he kind of went into the cops. Now, this is what I said.
He said he wasn't drunk.
Well, he was. Normally
he said, "You want me to count backwards?"
He said, "I'm not foaming at the mouth."
Well, look, this is what he did. So y'all shut the fuck up. And I'm just going to show him what he did.
So this guy is trying to provoke me. He's a law enforcement officer, and he's trying to provoke me. Do you know how to de-escalate things, genius? No, you're not. Yeah, you're talking about me foaming at the mouth. Is that going to de-escalate things, genius? Do you have training, genius? There's no alcohol. You want to test me? You want me to count backwards?
So that's it. That's what this guy is provoking.
That's not it.
No. He's provoking the authorities.
Yeah.
He's telling them,
he's
like,
poking the bear.
You know,
come get me.
Is this how you de-escalate a situation? Is this how you handle that? Mm-hmm. Do you think you're really de-escalating shit? Like, what is going on? Like, so.
And no one is doing anything.
No one's doing shit. The cops are cool, right?
But they ain't doing shit.
So, like I said, listen, any white person out there, I don't give a fuck what color you are. I would love to have some white power. I'm not white power, white privilege. I want white privilege.
Power.
I want white privilege for Christmas. All right, I don't give a fuck because the way this ended was better than how it could have ended in other situations. So then people were a matter of fact.
Stop me! I'm not. Stop. Do not hurt me. Do not hurt me. You understand? Do not be rough with me. Look at them. Look at them. They're gonna beat me up. Don't beat me up, you mother! Don't beat me up! Look at them! Oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this! Oh my God! Hey! Look what they're doing! Oh, get to the other side. I'm not listening, asshole. You're being rough with me. You treat me like a black person!
You're gonna get sprayed! You're gonna get sprayed! Release your hands, put it behind your back. You understand me?
Do not hurt.
Oh, man.
It's not funny, but it's funny. And it reminds me of a John Candy movie. That whole thing reminded me of like the 80s.
But look at your boy right here sweating. Go back to that.
No, listen.
No, that's his shirt. He wasn't sweating. I thought he was sweating too, but no, it's the graphics on his shirt.
Listen, this dude said y'all are treating me like a motherfucking black person. Like, if y'all don't understand how.
He really wasn't, because if he was being treated like a black person, don't you think he would have been dead by now?
He'd have been shot,
like,
tased
how many
at least.
seconds was that?
He would have been warned several times to get. He wouldn't have been warned. He wouldn't have been warned a lot.
No.
About his about.
They wouldn't have ignored him. They were ignoring his ass until he put his arms up and was like, "Arrest me!"
Yeah.
So yeah,
and making it seem like.
But they ignored him for a while. I was looking at him like,
I mean, I like it because, like, hey, I'm white. Don't do shit. Like. It was one of those things. So it's like, you know.
They end up taking his ass.
They should have maced him. I mean, that would have been cool.
They should have kicked him in his gut or something, I guess.
Well, I mean, if I was there, I would have been plotting on the suitcase the whole time. I would have been like, ooh. All right. His guard's down. He ain't looking at the suitcase because I know there's some narcotics in there.
You're a fucking criminal.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if he was treated like a black person, that suitcase would have been confiscated, went through, it would have been 8 guns for 5 murders that would have been hidden in that case.
Exactly, and they would have found it all in that clip.
In that clip.
I'm sure somebody was plotting on the suitcase just like I was right now, because that's what I was just looking at the whole time. I was like, man, he ain't gonna need this suitcase. So let's see what's in here.
I need somebody to go check Chris's trunk.
Shit, I'd be like, man, how tall is he? Like 5'10"? He probably wears size 11. I'm pretty good at guessing shoe sizes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Man, he got some Ferragamos in there or something nice. You know, what kind of belt was he wearing over there? We got a little Ferragamo belt on. Where the shoes?
No, I don't
The
know.
shoes are in that
I don't think
suitcase.
No, I think if anything, he probably just had a couple of drugs.
I think he was just drunk after that poor drink.
Yeah, he had a bunch of He looked like he wore Cherokee.
I feel bad for him because the white privilege didn't work for him that day. Simple as that. It just didn't work.
Wait a minute. It did work because he had the opportunity to be like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. All right, he could have picked up his bags and walked away. So it kind of worked for him until
shit got real.
Until it got real.
Yeah, it got real.
So he had more opportunity than any black man or woman in clips that I've watched.
In most clips, yes.
Yes.
Not all clips.
He had ample time to just shut up and walk away. And they would have watched his ass walk away. Him and that suitcase that you want so bad would have walked away. He had time to do that. And he chose not to. And he made a statement. You guys are treating me like a black person. That was his message.
That was the most okay. So
I thought that shit was comical.
It's comical in a sense, but it's also not, because as you have people that don't understand why we are taking a knee for the Pledge of Allegiance at football games, but then you say shit like that. Like, white people, y'all know what the fuck is going on. Let's not act like you don't understand the social and racial injustice in this country. Let's not act like this is something that is like oblivious to y'all's eyeballs, because it's not. You know what the fuck is going on. And when you have clips like this, I wonder how he feels about social and racial injustice. And is he taking a knee for the game? Because if he's like complaining and being like, oh, we shouldn't take knees, but then he says shit like that, then it's very contradicting. So let's not act like you don't know what the fuck is really going on in this world.
He's gonna turn around in all honesty and say, fuck, I had too many drinks at the American Express bar. Because when you're an American Express holder, you get into that bar, it's unlimited drinks. So he's going to turn around and be like, fuck, I shouldn't have drank the scotch. Or
he's going to be mentally ill. And he's all gone away.
And this is the real story.
It's always a mental
this is the real story. Now, I could be wrong, but everything that I looked and researched, this is the real story. Mm-hmm. So what do you think his punishment would be? Probation?
Man, he's gonna lose some patience, that's for sure.
A citation?
He may not even lose any patience because he didn't
done that bad.
He didn't really do anything bad. He just acted a damn fool.
He didn't even really say nothing racial. He just actually said some truth.
Yeah, and he didn't want to be treated like a black person too.
I don't want to be treated like a black person.
Yeah.
I mean, if
he made it very clear, like, you are treated, and I am not a black person. That's the message I got. Now, I don't think he's going to lose any patience. Now, what do I think will happen to him? They probably took him to a little holding cell. They probably talked to him.
Behind the bathroom.
And asked him, do you need some Tylenol? You need to sober up a little bit.
Sir, what time is your flight? We need to get you your flight. I don't want you to miss
your
flight.
Well, and he did say that. He did say, if y'all don't give me another fucking flight or another... He was talking about another flight.
So he was probably
I think he was pissed off that he needed another flight. And I don't know, maybe they wouldn't accommodate him. But most of the time, they usually do. But anyway, what will happen to him? They probably just arrested him, pulled him off to the side, asked, hey, you need some Tylenol, you need to chill out. You need a Red Bull?
I'd like to think he got a cavity search.
I doubt it.
This motherfucker here.
Maybe he was hiding some drugs and he was scared,
I mean, look, tight ass white boy. He don't know what the fuck to do with that. He's like, hey, get the fuck out of my cheeks.
I would like to see someone put a glove on in the background and be like, oh yeah, we know about to happen. This motherfucker here.
Well, shit, Teresa, she said he's gonna sue. So Teresa, guys, everyone look at that name, Teresa Razzo. I want y'all to look at it clearly. Teresa, real quick, post your podcast. So she was the second individual that brought me onto her podcast, and I did it like 2 episodes. she actually told me not to fucking come back also. After
oh, wow. What you do?
I have no fucking idea what I did. What you did. But I would love to figure out what I did. So yeah, but she got me started onto this whole podcast bug. And so any credit to anything that has been done on this podcast, I guess I would owe to Teresa.
Shout out Teresa.
Yes,
hey, Teresa.
What is the podcast called? Damn, I can't believe it slipped my fucking mind. Oh shit, I feel like an asshole. All right, well she'll post it in a second, but it's a good podcast, and they talk about relationships. They talk about drink. They bring in new music. They do a lot of good things, so y'all check it out. It's like once a week.
That's dope.
But she'll post it and let you know. And go to she's actually professional. She's on iTunes and shit. She's
cool.
She's on all kind of like different things that we should be on, but we're not. So you can actually look at look it up, and you can get stories of it all the time. Peaches and Cream. There you go. Peaches and Cream. That's what it's called.
A little 112.
That dance. That dance.
Know what I mean? Peaches and Cream.
I had sex with that a couple of times. I told you I made the TP2.com CD. Oh, I had scratches on the back of that bitch. That and that silk. Oh my gosh.
My. You don't remember that song?
No.
Silk.
It was Meeting in My Bedroom with the one.
Yes, that's when
the
he
one?
my room.
Okay.
Hey,
that sounded
that's
nothing
what it
like
is.
that. I totally didn't recognize that. That was horrible.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, it was good.
I was lost too. I was like,
real quick. So there's this random conversation. So I have something sitting in front of me. Let's see if we can get it. It's a tomato can. Pick that up, Didi. Pick that up. Pick it up.
Both of them?
No, just one. Open that. Get the can open and open it. I want to see what you know. Do it so they can see.
Okay.
Let me see. Put it down.
Because I'm going to sit it down.
All right, set it right there. Go. Okay. Open that up. I want to see what you got with that. All right, stop. You're fucking up. Let it go. Chris,
I mean, I would have done the exact same thing, but
okay. So this is something I was on Facebook. So
Okay, you might want to fix that.
we talk about socially responsible, and the whole point, like, I got to go on social media and kind of find different shit and kind of see what's going on. So Didi fucked up. All right.
You told me to open it. Shit.
No.
I would have done the same shit. If you would give me a knife, I would open that bitch up too.
So listen, I found that we've been doing this shit wrong the whole time. So check this out. All right. So let's see if I can do this.
You're doing it the same way. What do you mean?
It's here we go, like this.
You're making a mess.
Let me open this one. This is like this. No, because it was on there, and I thought it was kind of cool.
This is probably why I run through can openers. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
So you're just putting it at a different angle. You know how people usually they shoot
You're making
guns
a mess. That's
like
bullshit.
this, and then after they seen what is it, Boys in the Hood, they started doing like this.
The gun thing.
Yeah, so that's all you're doing. It's this.
So look,
You're making a mess. That's what you're doing.
This is from what I've understood
Making
from watching the, and it's kind of cool. So
Look at that shit.
But look at that. Look how neat that pops on it. Look at that.
All right, I give you that. It does look clean.
It's a clean cut, but
It's a
it's
clean
a
cut.
mess.
It's a mess though. You made a mess.
Yeah.
Look, you're in the kitchen. You're fucking cooking. You're gonna clean that shit up.
Nah,
anyway.
I don't like fucking
Yeah,
cleaning.
I don't
You
want to
you
have
just
to
made
be
a mess.
wiping up bread sauce.
Fuck that shit.
well-
I would have did a better job with a knife.
Just give me an electric can opener, or the other one that you. There is one where you can put on top of there, and it's a nice clean removal of the top.
Well, that's outside my pay grade.
No, it's probably about $26.
So what are you gonna cook with that?
Well, fuck both. I'm throwing that shit right in the trash. I don't use a fucking HEB tomato sauce, tomato paste. That's not what I use. But yeah, fuck that. So Hurt Bay. Who knows who Hurt Bay is?
Just learned about it today.
Hurt Bay. This bitch got cheated on.
One time I went to his room and he had someone else in his room and he told me to leave. And I went back to my room and I just cried like the whole night.
disappointed in herself. Fuck, that sucks.
No, she was disappointed in him.
No, she was disappointed in herself. Like she did
looked
something
like
wrong.
She was proud.
This motherfucker's got game. That's all it comes down to. He got game. He's got some game because she's a really pretty girl. I feel bad for her.
Say, check this out. So that's Hurt Bay. So this is something I just figured out what the fuck Hurt Bay was. And this is like a year old.
I didn't know what it was till today.
So I randomly scrolled through it, and I guess Hurt Bay is a woman and a guy. She's Hurt Bay. He's Honest Bay. And what happened was they did a video of their relationship. Of course, the demise of the relationship when they broke up. And it went viral, like 14 million views or some shit like that.
14 million views on it.
So, of course, she became known as Hurt Bay when it went viral. He became known as Honest Bay.
She could have became Crazy Bay real quick.
He probably did call her crazy, but I don't like the word bay. I hate that word.
What is that? What is that? Look that up.
I honestly didn't know what bay meant, so I decided to Google it.
And who knows what bay is? If you know what bay is, they're like honey or not babe above everyone.
So I got some. So best at everything is the first thing that popped up, and this is on Urban Dictionary.
A person's boyfriend or girlfriend.
No, what does it mean? Like BAE.
Bitch, ass.
Oh,
accept it? No, that's an A.
No, there was one that it.
What does it mean? Who knows what bay means?
Oh, bitch ain't educated. Bitch ain't educated.
That's like that
one.
one.
One's good.
Well,
that
that fucking
good.
dumbass hoe is very uneducated with the way she left.
That's a good
Who
one.
Who knows what bay is?
And actually, in Danish, it means it's a word for poop.
Okay, so the question was, what does BAE stand for? Babe.
Oh, hold on. And it says a word used by 10 to 13-year-olds to describe their babe or before anyone else. So why are grown-ups using this?
Before everyone else.
Yeah, before anyone else.
Before anyone else. That's what it means for.
So if this is a term used by 10 and 13-year-olds, why the hell is so many grown-ass people always saying bae? I hate that word. Shut up. Stop saying bae.
Yeah,
it sounds dumb. And that shit pisses me off every time I hear that word bae. It sounds dumb. The word bae sounds dumb. I don't like it.
Bitch ain't educated.
That hoe gets on my nerves too. No, but I don't like that. I don't like that word. Every time I hear it, I'm like,
It makes you feel like bae. Shit. Poop.
No, it makes me feel. Shut up.
But it's bae. Like you don't talk to bae like that.
You don't talk to bae like that.
You don't talk to bae.
Don't give me don't.
Who the hell is bae? His name is Lerofis.
You fuck with a nigga named LaRufus?
I just made that name
I
up.
would definitely call his ass bae.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm gonna call him bae. I'm not gonna call
anyone bae. Stop using the word bae.
I agree. That's fucking stupid.
It sounds stupid.
Okay, so
it sounds stupid.
So now we're gonna talk about
how stupid bae sounds.
Hurt Bae.
Okay.
Back to Hurt Bae. Back to the bitch that was cheated on, and that was so polite to allow her man to finish fucking the bitch he was fucking, and she left and went to her room and just cried about it.
Yeah, she's very respectful.
Let's talk about that. Now that is the true fucking MVP.
She is a nice woman.
That is the true MVP, and how he let that go after I fucked that bitch, and the next morning I would
because he could have married her and been able to cheat.
I would have showed up with Shipley's.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
I have to say that she must have been at a very low place in her life, and I've never, as someone, I experienced that one time before where someone told me.
You experienced what exactly?
Well, someone told me I didn't catch anyone in the act. Okay. Mid pump or anything, but
mid stroke.
Oh, leave. No, none of that. But I have been told before to leave because someone else was coming over.
And what was your response? What'd you do?
Oh, I left. It's his place. You're not getting ready to call the. What am I gonna do? No, I left.
Hold on. So, what was the status of y'all's relationship when he told you that?
Oh, we were not together.
So okay, so he's allowed to tell you, thanks for the. So, did you fuck him before you left?
There was no sex.
So you went over there just.
We were over there. Yeah, this many years ago. I had my Montero Sports. I was about 21, 22.
So remember, listen, when people say, oh yeah, this that way, it was like fucking last week. Right,
no, that wasn't. No, hell no.
You gotta save face. Trust me.
No,
it was like Chris, you think maybe 10, 15, maybe it was like maybe 24. Yeah, it was
minutes ago.
Like July 10th, right? July
like
15th
of 2000. I think it was like 19 still, right?
Yeah, I
19
think
something.
it's
Right?
still the same year, still calendar
long
year.
time ago. So anyway, so last week he called. He told you to leave and you left.
No, he did not call me and tell me to leave. This was what the fuck are you talking about? You just made me cuss. Shit, and I cussed again.
You curse off.
Oh, you don't cuss?
I do, but I'm trying to not.
Well,
hold on,
put yourself in Hurt Bay's position and let it out and get those cuss words out of your system.
Well, I think
She was so nice. She, like you said, she was
very proper.
She was very, but I think okay. So
She is a lady.
no, she was not. Not the ladies I know. But anyway, I think I don't know. I think at that place, she probably had to have some type of esteem issues because that's low. Yeah. That is very low for you to be if you walk in on your.
Fuck that. What did you
do?
You
he was her man? He was her man, right? That was her man. That was her boyfriend. They were in a relationship together.
No.
Don't think they were.
No. Listen, so what it was, that was the confusion because they have the Hurt Bay, and I was supposed to post the fucking links for you, but I'm not. So just fucking YouTube Hurt Bay and then YouTube Hurt Bay 2. So on Hurt Bay 2, they're talking about how he was basically saying that they were just fucking around. It wasn't nothing serious. It was just, they never had a title. And she was confused, like, oh, bitch. She didn't say bitch because she was like, she said, oh, sir, well, what happened was I thought we was together and you hurt my feelings. And he was like, bitch, whatever. That's not what it was. You thought, you took the dick, you liked it. I don't want you. We're done. So they didn't have a title.
There was no title.
There
okay,
was no title.
well,
she
had to leave.
I mean, she did what you did. She did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, she didn't do what I did though.
But why, okay, so back to your story, the interesting story. Okay, so you left. Okay, so you were over there just hanging out.
I was over there really, seriously, all bullshit. I was just over there hanging. We were talking or whatever.
Okay, so last
couple
month,
minutes. This was not last month.
You were over there just hanging out. Okay.
No, please stop saying that. It was not last month.
It was within the fiscal year.
No, this is when all my hair was chopped off.
Okay.
And I don't think you remember me then.
Okay, so listen.
Or knew me then. No, you didn't.
No, probably not. So 6 months ago,
it wasn't 6 months ago. You turned it into some bullshit.
And then he was like, "Okay, you have to leave." But y'all weren't fucking around.
We didn't. I literally, yeah. Now we were kind of messing around
before that, though.
Like
before that
days before, not that day,
y'all
but like days before.
Y'all had a sexual relationship. One encounter. You had a sexual relationship. Doesn't matter one or twice.
Okay.
You had a sexual relationship. So y'all were intimate. You're over there hanging out. Mm-hmm. Maybe you planning to fuck later on that night if it would have came to it. But at the time, y'all hadn't
wasn't
had
planning
sex.
to tap that ass that day.
But it could have happened. But the point of the story is, he said, "Hey, I have somebody coming over," which he was respectful to at least be honest.
He
with
said,
you.
These were his exact words. I have someone else who's coming over, and she's not gonna like seeing you here.
Oh shit!
And so I said, "Oh, okay."
I don't think he did anything wrong.
No, he did not do anything wrong. The difference between she and that girl, is that, I just didn't go back. I didn't go back over there.
And I think that's like the big key. Like,
I did not go. I didn't. So it bothered me. So because he said that to me and it bothered me, even though he didn't do anything wrong, because I was able to check myself and say, I don't like the fact that he felt comfortable. Like, he couldn't just tell other girl, hey, I got company. Why he just couldn't tell her, I got company right now, you come later.
You were the side piece.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You weren't bae.
Exactly. So back to that. Then when I went over there, that's when he should have said, today's not a good day for you to come over. So I just didn't like the way I thought about all of that. Like, I could have not. He could have just waited for me to come over tomorrow. That way we don't even run. So what ended up happening is I didn't talk to him no more at all for several years until shit.
He still trying to hit you up after that though?
Oh yeah, he did. We have a kid together now.
Oh.
So listen,
I went back.
You went back
about 10 years later.
So listen, this is the thing.
I did. I went back 10 years later.
So this is the thing. So when you're that main chick, you can call whenever you want to call.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's not that he shouldn't have invited you over.
I don't think that he's wrong. I just didn't like. I didn't like the way.
You have a child with him now, of course.
Well, no. Then at that point, I wasn't even thinking about having no baby with his ass.
But obviously, didn't think he did anything wrong enough to not talk to him ever again. Because later, 10 years later down the road, he was like, "So nigga, what's up?"
It's actually 20.
I like Damien's version.
It was about
better.
12, yeah, about 12 years later. Yeah, literally almost about 12 years later.
Chris, you've been cheated on before, ever?
Yeah, I mean, I've been cheated on.
That was quick.
Yeah, I've been cheated on. Yeah, well, it sucks, but it is what it is.
Have you ever cheated?
Yeah, I've cheated.
I'm not talking about it.
What have why did you cheat?
Because I got cheated on.
So that's the only reason why you cheated. You never cheated because your dick said, "Hey, she looks beautiful." Pussy says yes. Let's
Man, I had a
insert here.
I've had a bad experience with the whole cheating shit. So I mean, I was in high school dating a girl, and
I don't think
all she did. What I mean, she's the originating person or the original person that started cheating on me all the fucking time. So I was like, damn, this bitch is crazy. And
so she cheated on you, and you cheated back.
No, actually, I didn't. I was a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Square.
Yeah, I was a square in high school.
Christi square.
Yeah, I was, and then I dated another girl after her.
So how did she cheat? Like, what happened? Did she fuck your best friend?
No, she fucked a lot of my friends.
Not just one.
All of them.
Yeah, she fucked a lot of
Were y'all sexually active with each other?
I didn't lose my virginity till I was a junior in high school, and I dated her since the 8th grade.
So she
was sexually active.
That's your fault. You should have been fucking your girlfriend.
It was my fault, man. I mean,
no,
hold on, wait a minute. Bro. It wasn't my fault that she cheated.
Yes,
fuck that shit.
You gotta fuck your girlfriend, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just wasn't worried about that when I was in high school. I was worried about.
Obviously, your girlfriend was. It's kind of
yeah. She was going out there looking for dick, and she was getting dick down. And
he needed a new girlfriend.
He
just needed a different girlfriend.
You just need to fuck that bitch.
No, he just needed a new girlfriend.
Like true story. Black men don't cheat. All right, back to you, Chris. Go ahead.
It's a lie.
Hashtag real talk.
Real talk. Hashtag black men don't cheat.
RT. Real talk.
Let's go. So your girl was fucking everyone because you weren't fucking because you were a prude.
Yeah, I was a prude.
How many times have you stopped talking to a chick because she ain't fucking? Girls do the same thing.
I mean, that happened later in life. It happened to me when I was younger. So
in your older years, where you're a responsible adult, have you been cheated on?
Yeah.
Because you said you've been cheated on a lot.
Well, there's 3 girlfriends that I've had in my lifetime. They
all ended because of...
Yeah. But I'm not in those relationships anymore. So.
But you were cheated on.
Yeah. No, I was cheated on. Yeah.
So you're single now?
No, you can't. You're not single. I'm not single.
Just in a fight. Just a fight.
You're just gonna start a fight.
Okay.
Oh shit! He's gonna go home and get his ass.
You can't be single within a 24-hour period. If in a week or two's time things don't work out, which I know they will, then I'll be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm fucking 100% single.
I hope it works out for you.
I'm not a disrespectful person, so I'm not gonna be here saying I'm single when I'm not. So I'm not single.
I don't know. Ladies, an attractive guys here. Maybe I want to hit them up.
I'm not single.
So that means you're not fucking either, or you just?
No, I'm not fucking either.
Okay.
You're still a virgin, right?
I'm still a virgin.
That's why his 8th grade girlfriend was fucking his friends. And
that's why I am hurt bay, people. I am fucking hurt bay.
You're fucking bay.
I am hurt
so
bay.
Have you cheated? Why do women cheat? Why do women let other things insert their vagina when they don't want it? It's not supposed to.
I don't really. Well, why do women cheat? In my opinion, I think women cheat when a lot of times.
Jeff Zamora. Remember Jeff?
Oh, G-Off, what up?
G-Off. What's good, G-Off? AT&T. Sorry.
Oh,
G-Off.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I miss y'all motherfuckers at AT&T.
Yeah, we had a good time. We had a really good time. We had a solid little crew.
I got fucking fired from that bitch.
Yeah.
I got fired.
You did.
Oh, yes. And then you got fired from there. And then you're going to have to tell the Winnie the Pooh story after that. Here in a little bit why you got fired from the other job.
From AT&T?
No. You don't remember the Winnie the Pooh story that you did in training? It wasn't AT&T. It was the other job after it.
What, Verizon?
No, I don't remember. You said, was it Verizon? Like, hey, Winnie the what was the name of Winnie the Pooh's mom or some shit like that?
Yeah, I forgot the joke. So I got fired from fucking Wells Fargo in training.
Yeah, it was a bank
in training.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I was maybe 2 weeks.
But hold on.
Okay,
Save it because she was gonna.
I was gonna
really emotional.
I was gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, she's like,
I was gonna leave it alone.
I have an answer to that. I think from like a man's perspective.
Hold on. Go. Say your piece on why women cheat.
I think women cheat for
selfish bitches.
Well, and it could be. Well, I don't want to say it's selfishness, but I think a lot of times when there's like no attention given, when they're when they're in relationships and sometimes they feel like they're lonely or there's no emotional support there. It's not more. I don't think it's really along the lines of like, oh my gosh, look at him over there. He is looking at me. He looks good. I'm smashing tonight. That's how guys cheat. Women, it's a little bit more like we give.
You don't know me.
We give men an opportunity. We'll say, hey, I really need to have sex tonight. And if the guy doesn't, we put it out there. We'll put it out there. And then when it doesn't happen, then other people start to look.
So why do you cheat? Like, what makes a woman cheat? Because I know women are more emotional beings.
Yeah, that's...
And I know they're not so much of like, a woman can go a year without sex and they'll just use a shower head. But...
shout out to the shower heads out there.
Shout out.
I know
Getting all the play.
I know there's a girl out there that has a guy saved on her phone, a shower head.
Or so
I can't. I don't know. I couldn't. I mean, I know why I've cheated in certain situations.
Why did you cheat? Speak on that. Why have you cheated?
Well, I cheated in a certain. My cheating experiences are relationship specific. Yeah. So. In one of my relationships, I cheated because I could.
What do you mean you could? Explain that.
Well, he cheated on me.
No, but how could you?
But you don't get a hall pass just because someone cheated.
Yeah, you do.
You think you get a hall pass?
Yeah.
But you're not helping the situation at all.
Well, you didn't help the situation by cheating at first.
He wasn't trying to help the situation. You either break up or you fucking fix it.
Well, we didn't break up.
You just fucked somebody else.
It just
I couldn't turn it down.
Okay, so
you can turn that shower head down. Okay. You had that shower head on the side.
So you cheated because of that. So what is the other reason why you cheated?
So another reason,
Teresa, Miss Peaches and Cream, she said the lack of attention or emotional support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
so. And we both. That's what I just said too.
Yep.
Okay, so you did say that. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why women cheat.
Majority. I think that's the majority of the reason why women cheat. I'm a little different though.
Okay, so men. Back to what we were talking about. I couldn't tell you why men cheat because black men don't cheat.
That's a lie.
Hashtag RT. Real talk.
Hashtag all men cheat.
Real talk, goddammit. Black men don't cheat. I don't know.
All men cheat.
I don't know about what you Hispanics do.
We're lovers. We're lovers, obviously. Because I am hurt, bae. I am hurt, bae.
I don't know about
Don't say that word.
What white individuals do. The Caucasus.
So, dude, the reality of it is, women can go out and have sex every single night if they wanted to. They choose not to, because women are more affectionate than men are. So, you're affectionate by nature. And there's different languages of love. There's a book out there called like the 5 Languages of Love.
Correct.
It's actually a good fucking book.
Yeah,
it's and kind of into what you're saying. I just cut you off, so fuck it. But to touch what you're saying, the 5 languages of love, in my opinion, is not necessarily about knowing how you express or how you want to be loved. It's also about knowing how the other person needs to be loved.
Yes, and you need to know that.
And not how they need to be loved. What you need to do to show them that they're loving you. Not just that, to understanding what they're showing you to show you that they love you. Because sometimes you're an affection type person or someone who wants words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
And then the other person is a gift giving person. Mm-hmm. So they're giving you gifts and you're thinking that they don't love you because you're looking for words of affirmation. But really, it's like you have to understand that that's how they show how they love you. So don't discredit what they're doing because you're looking for something else. Anyway, go ahead, Chris. Everyone needs to read that book if you haven't read it.
Yeah, so I think, men, we have to understand the women that we are dating and
vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Goes both ways.
Yeah, but when a woman doesn't feel the love and the affection,
or when she feels like she's being ignored, I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah,
the counterpart. Then there's always another motherfucker out there. There's always going to be another motherfucker in a girl's ear.
And hold up, the bad part about that is when a woman is going through that situation. A lot of times, all it takes is one guy, who will get lucky, who will start macking her ass down, and she's going through all of that, and
persistence.
All it takes is one good mac down, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!"
All it takes is because
you know me.
No, because listen, that mac has been fucking in her ear for a long time. All it takes is that one. If you're ever in a relationship where it's kind of down. Mm-hmm. Don't get into dumb arguments because all it takes is that one bad argument and she goes to work and is like fuck him and that nigga at work that's been eyeing her and trying to talk that smooth shit to her ear and all of a sudden she's like we're going out. The company is going out for drinks after work on a Tuesday.
On a happy
and
hour.
she's like, and he ain't coming home anyway.
And the stars align.
Like, yep.
The stars align. And she trips, falls, lands on that dick.
Lands on that dick.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
shit, what happened?
You know, shout out to my boy Johnny. Johnny used to say this a lot, and it's
Johnny fucking. I love
Johnny
that
Velasquez.
guy. God
Johnny,
damn it.
you're probably not watching it. Fuck yourself, but I'll still give you a shout out.
You didn't.
So he used to have a friend that he would always talk about that he was real ugly, small guy, short, fat Mexican dude, but he had the confidence as if he was like 6'4". It's like, you know, T.I. said 5'9" with the soul of a 6'4".
Yeah.
So he would ask every girl, you want to dance? You want to dance? You want to dance? But it's a numbers game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you ask 10 girls if they want to dance. One of you bitches is going to say yes. And it could be the perfect storm that one, I don't mean to call women bitches, but you know.
I was going to say something about that.
Yeah, but
I do not endorse that message.
So, but it is what it is. It's just that one perfect, it was the perfect storm. She's had one too many cocktails, her self-esteem is down, and that one guy's just in her ear, and he's probably asked 9 other girls before that, do you want to dance? And you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to dance because my man doesn't dance with me, and he knows I like to dance.
That's true. I mean,
that is very true. I have seen that happen where they say my guy doesn't like to do fill in the blank.
Yes,
and since you want to, yes,
yeah.
I think it's important too for couples to do things, even if they don't like to. Try to engage also with those things that you say you don't like.
I've been that guy to the point where it's like I don't like to do certain shit and I won't do it.
I have to,
and I'll be like, and I'm honest about
because
it
we're
like,
selfish. Men we're selfish.
He said women are selfish. And who is it?
It goes either way,
Yeah.
but
it goes.
Everyone
Everyone is self-sufficient, self-survival. Everybody's fucking selfish. Put it like that, goddamn it. But I've been that person in a sense to where it's like I know that I don't like to do shit, and I'm honest about it. Like, you know, bitch, like, you know, I know this is how I am, and
Bitch,
I'm not gonna.
You just said I don't endorse that, and then you just endorsed it.
These fucking friends rub off on the wrong way. I need to get a new group of friends. But so what happens is that, you know, I'll be like, ma'am, I don't. Like,
Bae?
I understand I don't do this, but if you go off and do it with somebody else, like I can't get mad at you because I'm not giving you everything you want. But I'm not gonna get mad because you went off and did it to somebody else. At the end of the day, you gotta look at yourself and be like, I should have stepped up to the plate and been that man to my cheek.
That's
you can't
why
get mad. You gotta be honest with yourself.
But that's why the communication piece is important in relationships, because in the beginning you knew I didn't like to dance. You didn't meet me on the dance floor.
Wow.
You met me I was selling you a phone at AT&T, and
how many girls
you
you
took
fucked
me
at
out to
AT&T,
dance, and I was like, I don't dance, but now we're in love, and it's 2 years later,
And you want to dance.
and you want to dance. I've tried to dance, but I got 2 left feet. I can't dance.
Well, I mean,
That's understandable.
So like but that's why the honesty, like the communication in the beginning of a relationship is important, because, but a lot of guys, they like to fake the funk. Let's be real. Guys are going to do whatever and say whatever they can in the beginning,
that pussy,
just to get in it. And then once they're in, they're like, I'm good. I'm straight. You know, I'm straight. We ain't never straight. So like a relationship.
Women fake the funk too a lot of times. Women will fake the funk.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Can we go to commercial?
Have you ever faked an orgasm? Hold on. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah.
Well, why?
Because I was bored.
Oh, you wanted to end?
Sucks.
Yeah.
I'm
Jesus
pretty
Christ.
Can you go home now? I'm
really
tired.
So that's the reason. That's crazy. But I don't have any.
And I remember.
I
remember who it was.
Who was it? Initials.
BAE.
CI.
Bernard Anthony Espinosa.
Espinosa.
Shoot. Oh God. Okay. Let me.
I wonder if any woman's
think.
ever faked. Hey, any woman who's on this, listening to this, if you
IR.
fucked with me,
Yeah, those were his initials. IR.
If you fucked with
Puerto
me,
Rican boy.
and if you faked an orgasm with me, just put a smiley face. I kind of want to see if you have. I don't give a fuck because I nutted, so I'm good. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, but if you have, I just want to know if you have, and no apologies. Shit, let's try again. Let's figure this out.
Yeah. So I think back to the cheating.
Tiffany Winters.
Because I'm hurt, Bay, and I want to talk about cheating because it's important.
Well, I think, Chris, no, in all honesty, Chris, from what you've talked about, I think you've been cheated on a couple of times.
Yeah.
And anyone who's been cheated on,
you know what?
Honestly,
like,
guys,
I don't want to play victim because I've done things that were detrimental to my relationships, and I fucked off, and it wasn't cheating, and it wasn't me being promiscuous in any way, but you know, I just ignored.
Promiscuous.
Yeah, promiscuous.
Use
You can
SAT
do
word and
things.
shit.
You can do things to hurt people you love without doing something. And,
You know what? When it comes to cheating, my thing is just think. Just think. If you're in love, if you're in that love relationship, if you're married, whatever, what is so hard about thinking before the action? What is difficult? So I'm not a cheater. Although I have cheated before, I'm not a cheater. I'm more of the type of person where if I'm ready to leave the relationship, I'm going to go. I'm not going to stay there. I'm going to leave before it escalates to me cheating. Why is it so difficult for men to remove themselves from a relationship? Because it's not difficult for me.
Because it's that comfort. But I don't. I've been cheated on, and I've cheated. And to be completely honest with you, I don't think cheating is the worst thing to do. I don't think cheating is like a deal breaker.
No, it's not. The worst thing you can do is take somebody to court. But anyway.
But women will act like if you've cheated, like that's the worst thing that can do. I know a woman that has gotten her head beaten by a nigga constantly and would never leave him.
Well, I mean, that's a different topic because it's a lot of women who stay in abuse.
Let me finish. A woman got her head beaten constantly to the point to where it's just domestic violence type shit and would never leave him. And then she caught him cheating, and that was it. She was gone, took the kids and left. Because
you're not going to be beating her too.
Beating the head but seriously, it's like
I meant beating as
I guess everybody has that trigger.
But it's crazy because it's like, you know, if I was in a situation and somebody was beating me and my kids and treating me with disrespect.
Oh no, you're not gonna touch the kids.
Like you're not
gonna make it out the house alive.
You don't have a chance to cheat on me. Like I'm out on that. But for some reason, women take cheating so serious. Now, fuck cheating. Let's get off that.
I want to say this. I want to say something before we get off the cheating topic. Cheating to me is very unattractive. So when when I have experienced a cheating moment, I'm turned off. It turns me off. Like I can't even look at you a different way.
Though. We understand that.
No, but
I'm not selfish.
That's just being mature, though. That's what.
It's a turn off. I can't even look at. There's nothing sexy about you now. You done opened it up, busted wide open for somebody else. Yeah. I have a hard time getting over that. You look completely different to me now. I don't like you.
I think smoking is a turn off for me.
I agree.
Cheating and smoking, yes.
But you know what's crazy is that like there's some women out there
that doesn't take a shower at night before they get into the bed.
That is a turn. If you get in the bed and you don't take a shower at all, male or female, that's a little nasty.
Or at least if you have like a long sweaty day. Like I understand sometimes you're tired, but like before sex, like just jump in the shower, man. Like I think that's unattractive.
Yeah, but
you know what?
There's some women, real quick. There are some women out there though that they find it exciting to be that side woman, or just to just to fucking know that somebody's in a happy marriage, relationship, whatever it is, and to get the man to cheat on his significant other, and then they'll cut him off, and they won't talk to him anymore because I mean they're into that shit. There's some.
So it's like it's more of a thrill. It's a thrill.
There's some.
But then the guy, that goes on another topic because then that means that they're not the husband or wife, whoever's cheating, who's stepping out of their marriage to cheat. They're not really all that happy. That's not love.
Well, but there's women out there that they will pursue men like that for some reason. Like
people are stupid.
Yeah,
bottom line.
There's people that are stupid, and then once it happens, and I guess that in a sense they get what they want or they achieve what they want. You know what? When
it's probably a boost, and it's probably a self-esteem boost.
You see that more in the workplace, where somebody that you work with, and maybe it's a boss, and you're a boss of somebody else, and you know that. And I've seen this with women, and I've worked with women, and coming from AT&T, you know, everybody would.
I had
for some reason
of the worst relationships at AT&T.
It's just crazy. Like
I like them both.
A lot of people are married.
Men like crazy women.
Yeah,
men love bitches.
But
there's
men love women that will cuss them and cut them.
These women know that these men are married, and we go out for drinks, and then one thing leads to another, and I'm like, oh fuck. I mean, I fucking see the buying signals all day. I know the game. And I was like, man, they're going to fuck. Or either they're going to fuck or they're fucking. And it's crazy. Like, it would just, it's not just the man, it's the girl too. and the girl's the one pursuing it, and the guy's just like,
I think.
all right,
Okay.
Man,
Yeah,
but
'cause
see,
So
men are
again, it
stupid.
goes back
Yeah.
like, why can't you possibly think if you already are in a relationship or you're married? Why the
No,
hell do you fall into
but listen,
the booby trap?
I think everyone cheats.
Booby
and,
trap?
and I don't say
Get it? Boobs,
oh, the
booby trap.
booby trap.
Dee said it. Double D.
Cornball.
So I think when it comes to cheating, like I think a majority of men cheat. I think a majority of women cheat.
Yeah,
too. I think everyone cheats. It just depends on if the opportunity presents itself. But in a relationship, as we've talked about,
Don't put yourself in the situation to cheat. and it
well,
won't happen.
how do you determine a relationship? Like I was talking earlier, and I was saying relationships should never be assumed. If you don't have that conversation
That's true.
about
That's
a
true.
relationship,
That's hurt, babe.
that's hurt me. That bitch
Again.
never had that
That's the story,
conversation.
yeah.
She just liked him a lot, and she was like, "Well, shit, he's here every fucking day. I got some underwear from Walmart in my drawer, so we must be in a
I
relationship."
mean, he refers to her
Well,
as
you
my
know,
best
I
friend.
noticed so a lot of women, especially when I was a lot younger, have had that mindset where, me and Leroy been sleeping together for 10 months. We together, but he never did say you guys were together.
Leroy and Rufy Office.
Whatever. I don't know. Whatever I said, it
some
sound good.
old niggas.
I didn't say these were dudes I'm dating. I'm
okay.
just talking about. I'm just making up names. Okay.
Alfonso.
Damien.
and shit.
All right. Well, and
don't
they
cheat.
do that.
Black
I've
men don't
noticed
cheat.
women have done that before where they think because there's a consistency present in a relationship. So there's consistency. Sex. We go to Walmart together. We go to the movies from time to time. And
I got that nigga's thumbprint in my phone.
yeah, his shoes under my bed. I got a toothbrush. So a lot of times women confuse that and think that because they have that it's a relationship. Ladies, I'm sorry to break the news to you, but that's not a relationship. It's not a relationship if he hasn't said
It's
you
a
guys are
relationship.
together and it's a relationship.
If it's
Just
not
if y'all been having
communicated-
sex for 2 years, he ain't your man. If he has not said we are together, we are in a relationship.
But it doesn't mean that you don't have a good thing. You can still have a good thing in a situation like that,
Yeah.
just because he's not your man.
I
Don't
guess.
just- I've had quite a few relationships that went very well, and I was just sticking a dick in, and we were good and not in a relationship.
Well, yeah, that happens too sometimes.
Who
But
pays on dates?
who pays on dates?
Who pays on dates?
It depends on who asks.
No, it does not. Who pays on dates? So okay,
These nuts.
So these nuts. If you have nuts,
Man,
that's
I'm always picking up tabs, man.
LGBTQYZ.
I just, you know what? Like, I don't even. It isn't that I feel obligated, but I'm just always. I'm kind of a giver when it comes to shit like that. Like, I don't really mind paying for it.
But you said you
because
don't
if
need
I
pussy,
couldn't
though.
pay for it, then we shouldn't be going out on a date. That's kind of my mentality of it. Like, if we're gonna go out to a date, and if I don't have the money to pay for something, I shouldn't be going out on the date with you. I should be real and be like, hey.
Right,
You
and
try-
I agree
yeah.
with that.
You want to
Yeah.
go?
Well, if you don't have any money to pay for a date, you probably shouldn't be dating.
Yeah, that's we should probably just Netflix and chill. Are you good with that?
wanna-
Because
Yeah.
but on real talk, like, can I use your Netflix logins? Because I don't got no money, so that's why we're trying to chill over here.
You want to? I mean, we can go to main event after this if you want to, Chris. If
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
If you want to.
So like, but
Let that nigga pay.
but I've always been
I'm
like
going
that.
too.
Even
Shit.
even with my
I'm
friends,
a
though,
bowl. I'm buying wings. Having watermelon margaritas.
I remember
better
when
be
my friends
sucking
wanted to go
somebody,
out
bro.
and shit, and I would be like, dude, I can't go out. I ain't got no money. What the fuck? What business do I have going out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, and that's being smart though.
Yeah,
but a
that's
lot of
right.
people, a lot of men are not smart.
Okay, now listen. This is my thing when it comes to that whole paying and not paying. So I and Wade Mack is from what he says, he is the king of, and I believe when he says this,
King of not paying.
No. It's not about not paying. It's like shit. Pay for yourself. I pay for myself. Like that's the thing. If you just meet somebody, if you're in a situation to where like we're getting to know each other, and bitch, I have no obligation.
In
to
other
you, you
words,
have no
there's
obligation
levels.
To me. Yeah,
I can see
I'm
that.
not paying for it. Now I'm like that as well. The thing about it is I talk that shit, but when that check comes out, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just get this when you get the next one. But I wish I was more like Wade Mack when it comes to that situation. Like, okay, hey waiter, 2 fucking checks, please. I'm gonna take care of mine. She takes care of hers because we've just met. This is not nothing serious. And then when you get into a real relationship where it's something,
different. Yeah.
whether you're dating or you're fucking or you're in a real relationship, at that point it should be like, baby, I got you. You give me the next time. I get you 10 times. I get you 10 times next. It shouldn't be more of like who does it more, who does it less. It should be like we're doing it for each other.
Right.
It shouldn't always be the man.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, like you said, I think there's levels. Anytime I go on a date and it's the first date, I always expect to pay for myself because I feel like I don't really know you. So I don't know if you're going to pay for me, and I'm not paying for yours. So since I'm not paying for yours, I'm going to go ahead and pay for myself. A lot of I have never, and then I don't really date. I haven't even really dated that much since I've been back in San Antonio for the last 4 years.
Get out of a relationship?
Yeah, but when I went out, we haven't even made a year.
Oh, okay.
So, but during that relationship, he paid on our first date and the date after that. I didn't even hear you. But he paid on those dates that we went on. And then as the relationship grew, like you said, we finally went out on another time or whatever. And I paid. I paid for the movie. I paid for the dinner. I paid for whatever. We even went out of town, and I paid for the concert tickets. I paid for the hotel. He paid for dinner.
That's cool. He had that long stroke. He was stroking his shit.
He was getting long stroked up.
I don't know what that is. I'm a virgin.
He was stroking his shit.
I don't do sex.
What was the name of that guy you're talking about? You? The one that you were saying that, it's go half and half, or we split it.
D-Wade? D-Mac?
D-Mac?
Oh, yeah.
Is he a comedian or what?
Trevor.
Trevor T. Oh, my bad. So,
Wade Mac, yeah.
I kind of like, I think it was a comedian that said it, and I like this version better, and I wish I could be like this. So, you're on a date, it's first date, you're ordering food.
He wants to be like that.
And she starts ordering from, a certain side of the menu, and you just straight up like, hey, are you fucking something?
Basically.
Because you're over there on the fuck side of the menu, so if you ain't fucking something, you need to get on these appetizers and shit.
My
yeah, we're gonna fucking split. We're gonna split the meal. I'm not talking about the tab. We're gonna actually split the food. We're gonna order.
Bitch, we're at Applebee's before 8 o'clock. You on the half price appetizers.
You know what?
When the Spurs are playing, it's half off appetizers at Applebee's.
And I've become a little lenient in dating because I understand that a lot of times there are men that, I don't want to say don't have the money, but everybody's kind of like on a budget.
I don't think it's not they don't have it. Just sometimes.
Well, and there you go. I don't want to say they don't have it. I understand that that people have budgets. I know social media portrays that everybody is balling out of control, but I know that you're not. So I understand, not ordering on the F side of the menu. Yeah. And I'm not an F side of the menu type anyway.
Most likely fucking anyway.
Social media has fucked up a lot of dating now. I mean, I think.
Yeah.
I think social media made it easier.
So you imagine,
to have sex, it's made it easier.
People that constantly are posting on social media, whether it's Instagram, Snapchat,
I could DM you right
Facebook,
now and say,
they're trying to portray a lifestyle they really don't have or live. But it's cool, to each their own, right?
Yeah.
That's why I actually kind of like Instagram, because Instagram you can just see photos, and I want to see good things from people. I want to see people's family.
Do you know what goes on in the DM of IG?
I don't.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but I don't really fuck with Instagram like that. Like the friends that I have on Instagram are friends that I actually have.
You know what? All
Instagram.
kinds of filth, fuck goes on.
But so what I'm getting at is that like people, let's just say it's new, right? You guys met through social media, whether it's Tinder, it's Facebook, whatever. They're gonna look at a fake lifestyle, and now you have something to upkeep. Oh, taking a picture of your car. Maybe it was your friend's car, but
you got to take that picture of your Starbucks in front of your steering wheel, so that way they can see that Mazda symbol.
Yeah, so they can see the Mercedes. I mean, I got friends.
Oh, that's Mercedes. Everyone was driving a Mazda.
And they get out the car so fucking 1980.
Yeah, or somebody's talking about what's on the radio station, and they're reaching to the radio station to make sure you see that they have a Rolex on or something. Yeah. And then they get out of their car and it's a Mazda 3, 99 Mazda 3.
Hey,
but they drive the Rolex. Yeah. But everybody just feels that there's like a social profile they need to upkeep. And I think that affects dating because it's not really who you are, but you're portraying to be it. So you're actually starting a relationship off on the wrong foot because it's a lie.
Well, and then people expect that of you too.
Well, I don't see it off of social media. I think what affects dating is our age. Like this is the thing. We're 30 plus, okay?
You are.
So I'm sorry. You're
I am too.
So
they are.
Sorry. So this is the thing. We're older. You know how much shit that we've been through by the opposite sex at our age?
Yeah.
So it comes to the time to where it's dating. It's like I look at everyone with like, you're fucking phony. You're a piece of shit. Yeah. You're gonna hurt me. You
can read people a lot better.
And it's not that you can read people a lot better. It's just you're skeptical about everybody. So now we have these walls that are like 20,000 feet high, higher than the wall that Trump is building for the fucking Mexicans. And it's like we're not breaking that shit down, like at all. We're not breaking that shit down. We're not trying to let nobody over that because we've been hurt so bad. Yeah, yes. So then it's like when we do date, we're not giving our whole selves to people. And it sucks. And then again with social media, that just makes dating, not dating, but it makes attracting that other side of the grass that everybody talks about. It makes that shit more obtainable. Not that we can get over there, but now I can see over the fence at the other side of that grass, and it looks fucking good. So then it's like, why am I going to sit here and settle down with this one bitch when I got all these other options over there?
Check yourself, though, before you go to the green grass, because a lot of time you're the one that's killing the grass. So when you take your ass over there where the grass is greener, that grass over there going to die, too. Because you killing.
Because the weeds are going to grow, and if you ain't cutting those
weeds,
you ain't cutting those weeds.
Shit.
But most of the time, most of these niggas
that St. Augustine
don't mind.
ain't going to look too good.
Most of these niggas don't mind cutting that grass going back. You know what happens? When you fucking cut that grass down and you trample over the grass and it's dead, there's some more grass over there to get.
So and so most men just keep going over
and
the
at that
fence
point
and
you
keep going and keep going and keep
swipe
going.
Right, swipe left, swipe left.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of that shit. Like if ever become 100% single and
it works for
and
you?
stuff.
I'm
never really been a fan of Tinder and Bumble. And
I tried
I
one.
like meeting people just organically, just like, hey, what's up? Someone's at the bar.
That's always the best.
Talking or meeting them at a HEB. I don't know, just.
But see,
it's more genuine that way.
No, I agree with you. But see, when I've used Tinder and whatever those dating sites, it wasn't necessarily a replacement of meeting people organically. Not saying that's what you're saying, but I'm just saying that it wasn't what that was. It was basically just another option, just another way to meet somebody else.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And like back in the day, I used to be like, I'll get dressed up, and I'll get on start swiping and shit and hitting up people on POF. And I would like be dressed up, and then you hit them up, and they be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Be like, "Oh, I'm out hanging out with friends. I be at home like a motherfucker, dressed up, like you know." And then be like, "Hey, let's meet up." And then I just go where I said I'm supposed to be at, and we'll meet up like I was out all night, and just take them to the house.
Shit.
Like I was just really
my
I used to have
goodness.
it like seriously. I had it down. The mother of my kids right now, I know in middle school. In elementary, I believe it was. We reconnected off of fucking MySpace.
Oh wow.
That's how long ago we reconnected off of MySpace, and it was that same type situation. But
I tried that. I tried that shit. I was on POF at one point, and when I first moved back here in 2014, I thought that I should be on it because I was like, I'm going back to San Antonio. It's nowhere for me to go, so I'm probably gonna have to meet people like this.
Well, first of all, not to cut you, but POF is where like.
So what
I went on a couple of horrible dates and I just got off of it.
POF is plenty of fish.
Yeah,
POF is where like the unemployed welfare recipient type people go to. So if you're on POF, get the fuck off of it. There's like Tinder.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other ones that are better.
Don't get on Plenty of Fish.
They have no
Please
criminal records on POF. Like that's the worst place to go. I've met some. And if you're gonna catfish somebody, start on POF. If you're on PF, they're catfishing the shit out of everybody.
That sucks.
No, PF is like where like it's like I don't know Ingram Park Mall, South Park Mall.
Awesome.
What are the bad malls? It's not Lock and Terror, goddamn it! I tell you that goddamn much. It's not the Lock and Terror dating
It's the bus stop.
It's the pulga. It's the pulga. It's the bootleg for all my Hispanic people out there. It's the pulga.
It's not even the Greyhound. It's the mega bus where they pick you up in the side of HEB.
Oh God!
It's the mega bus. $6 to get you from here to Austin any time of day.
Did you call it the Banga Bus?
The mega bus.
I don't know what the fuck a mega bus. I'm not from San Antonio.
It's a bus that'll travel you.
He's a Lock and Terror type nigga.
What I mean,
it's a Greyhound, but it's 2-tier. And
I live by Lock and Terror now, but I'm not a Lock and Terror.
Well, the mega bus is a 2-tier bus. I don't know why the fuck I'm explaining this to you. I should say
I don't know what it is,
but it's a 2-tier bus like Greyhound. Yeah. But Greyhound has actual depots and actual stations where go pick them up at the building that is Greyhound owned. Megabus just has buses, and they pick you up next to Walgreens, Kroger's,
KFC at churches,
KFC parking lot, drop your ass off. And
have you rode the Megabus before?
Often. I ride the Megabus before I ride the Greyhound.
Yeah, I rode the Megabus one time for love.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Nah, she went to she traveled for love. She traveled.
I rode the Bangabus
that
to go
nigga
see someone.
Every time you're saying it, I'm thinking of the Bangabus. You know?
No, it
the
wasn't.
Reality
It
Kings,
wasn't.
the
It wasn't
porn
the
thing?
weenie. It wasn't the weenie.
Well,
They
if
had
you
me on.
fucking say weenie, of course it's
No
not
one's
that.
listening to me about the Bangabus.
Have you been on the Megabus?
No, the Bangabus. It's
What's a Bangabus?
It's Reality Kings. It was the porn thing where they pick girls up and like portray that there was a girl walking on the side of Miami Beach or whatever, and like, hey, you want to come for a ride? We got money.
And she gets
then
banged?
she gets in, and then she slips.
What
trips
what
and
website
lands
do you,
on a
do you-
dick.
do you- what website do you look
So
at
this
porn
is
on?
a bus of sex.
Hold on,
No,
Chris.
no, yeah.
What is your preferred
Gonna
website?
get on the
of
bus, the
Well, I
sex
mean,
bus.
Pornhub is solid.
Pornhub?
I'm gonna get on the porn bus.
What is your preferred website of porn?
I don't even look at porn. I don't.
You're fucking lame. I'm a red tuber.
I don't look at.
there's
I'm serious. I
Red
don't
Tube.
look at porn.
I'm a red tuber.
I don't know.
And when I do it, I gotta tell everyone I cover my camera on the front and the back.
I watch Power for live sex scenes. Those
Power?
are like really good.
I've never watched an episode of Power.
I've never seen an episode of Power either.
Hey guys, Aretha Franklin died.
I know.
That was your segue, Power into Aretha.
I don't know. I was looking at my paper of shit I gotta talk about.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
And
How old was she?
old.
What's old?
Older.
She was very.
She was sick. She was sick. Like
was-
really
yeah.
sick.
She was really sick.
Yeah.
She died.
I don't even know. I mean, excuse me for my ignorance. I don't know how she passed away. But
I don't know either.
yeah,
I know
rest
she
in
was.
peace, Aretha.
Like you said, she was sick.
I
don't know.
She died, guys.
Oh, okay. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about it, or do you want to just move?
I don't want to talk about.
I think
something
she
that
was
I
like
don't know.
the queen of soul. I know she was a really.
I know who she was.
She was she's
she was.
a big star. She was a great.
What is your favorite Aretha song? Don't say R.E.S.
No, it's not R-E-S-P-E-C-T. It's
can't
another
spell
one.
it.
What it is, y'all. What it is, y'all. I don't know the words, but every time it come on, I just want to get going.
She came out on the Blues Brothers too, right?
I don't know. I like
The movie.
What it is.
I like Natural Woman. Believe it or not.
Oh, Natural.
Oh.
I like Natural Woman. I like that one.
You make me feel.
How do you cut this fucking mic off?
You make me feel.
Cut that shit off.
Like a natural
She hit that hoe.
woman. Woman.
Be that background
You
singer.
make me feel. You make me feel like
All right, man. So Aretha's dead. We got it out of our system. I didn't want to be that.
It's
guy.
called What It Is, I believe.
What It
Aretha
Is.
Franklin is.
See, I don't want to be. I don't want to be the guy that goes over celebrity deaths and mourn and moment of silence. But I saw it on the feed and I was like, maybe I should bring it up. Maybe I should. But
I don't really get into celebrity
Deaths.
yeah.
They come in threes.
I don't get into like it doesn't. A lot of people
Trump is gonna
they
be
get emotional about them, and I'm not that emotional. I don't know them, so it's very. And I know people always say, "Well, I know them through their music," and
No, you don't.
And I don't. There's no connect. If I don't know you, if you didn't come over and have Christmas dinner with us, and stuff, if I don't know you, then
if you didn't catch that megabus to go see them,
Yeah, I think with musicians,
right, exactly.
There's a
Now Prince, I felt something.
yeah that
Prince was the only one that actually brought a tear
really,
to my eye.
not even Michael Jackson.
yeah Michael Jackson
No,
got me.
I
too.
went out. Michael Jackson, oh shit! That night we went out, honey.
He celebrated his.
We
he
didn't celebrate
his life.
We went and man. Now that I think about that night, I can't talk about it.
We were at
celebrated, though.
work at AT&T when he passed away. Remember TMZ?
I was in
TMZ
Houston.
had reported it first that he had passed away.
Now I'm a big Michael Jackson. I have my daughter.
Ow.
Golly.
It's funny how he gained fans after his death. Like people that hated Michael Jackson were like, "Oh my gosh, he died." Michael Jackson's great. I don't know. If
No,
you,
I
if
think
you
he.
don't
No,
Michael
I like
Jackson,
Michael.
you're a
I
fucking
liked
idiot.
Michael Jackson. I think he was great, and that's why I had such a good time in memory of Michael Jackson that night. We danced to. They played every Michael Jackson song that night. It was a fabulous night. We were considered Skittles.
Well, Michael.
Inside.
Well,
Joke. No one will get.
Skittles.
Thank God.
We'll talk about Skittles later. So Michael Jackson passed away. Aretha passed away.
Michael
And,
Jackson passed away a long time ago, though.
Well, that's something we talked about, man. A lot more motherfuckers is gonna die as we get older.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that sucks. I think we could save that for another one.
Yeah, that comes with a damper on it. I guess we should end
No,
the show
I'm
on
still
that
good.
one.
I'm
Fuck
still
that.
in good spirits. Next. Let's
We're done.
continue.
No, that shit kind of.
You
That
know?
kind of. We got to. Yeah, that kind of. That's it,
Yeah,
man. I'm after the Aretha Franklin. I guess Michael Jackson kind of hurt me more. That shit touched me.
Yeah,
when
it
happened.
did.
But so listen, this is what we do. This is the end of the show, man. Yeah, Michael Jackson died, man.
Prince died.
I know a lot of people that are like really sad when like I don't know. I guess I want to talk about people's death and how they felt about it. Christopher, host, and me and Wade Mack haven't even signed this table yet. Sign the table, man.
Oh yeah, let me sign right here because my boy Obama.
Signing big, Obama.
Obama.
Let me see that. Let me see Obama. This is Obama, fellas. This is my fellow Trump supporter.
Pura vida.
What is his name? Constancio Ruiz. He kind of gave this to me as a prank joke, but I fucking love it. He stays with me. This is the greatest black man that has ever walked Earth since myself.
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I think it's dope as fuck.
Sign it, man. As big as you fucking can. Sign that bitch. There we go. We have another signature. We're going to get some people on. So next week, we're going to try to get this show done weekly. I would like to do it every other week. But of course, I work a lot. And so we're probably going to do it every other week. But we're going to get another artist on here. We're going to get another rapper, another act. Rex Dulce. He's a busy man. I want to get him on. I want to talk about his new wave. And of course, damn, I was even looking at myself this whole time. I want to talk about his new wave of music, and I want to get him on. And if not, we have another artist that I would like to have on here as well. Chris has some artists he likes and he knows. So we're going to try to bring actual guests. And Martin, I see you call you in. Martin will call you in. He's actually on my football team. Oh, shit, fantasy football.
Oh, yeah, I'm down. So we need to get a league together.
Let's try to get a podcast,
But keeps falling.
socially irresponsible podcast fantasy football league. We have 4 now that we have. If we can get 6 more, we can put fucking $20 in. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can vote on the price. I mean,
It doesn't matter. $10. Just have some
I don't want to
fun.
go more than 100 though, because I'm not good and I'm just giving my money away. But I like to watch football just for fantasy.
Well, shit, we could all say $10 a piece and just tell Chris 100, and he'll fund the whole league.
There you go, right there.
Funding
We're
the
going to
league.
main event right after this. Chris?
Yeah, on Chris.
On Chris.
I am a football fan though. I just don't have a favorite team. I just like watching football to watch.
Shut the fuck up. We're done. That's the show. Thank y'all very much.
Peace
Episode 3.
out.
Peace out.
We're out.
Shout out to my boy XL.
Bye.
That's it.
I'm sleepy.